What's this run been like? I mean, it seems like there's been a lot of games where you guys have had to come from behind. It hasn't been all dominating wins, but guys now have the confidence that they can come from behind.
Yeah, you know what? There's a strong belief system in the group when we play the Rain way. I would think in terms of a streak, you know what? We just take it one game at a time, one day at a time. But the belief system, and you know what? They're never a doubt from the group right now.
We were kind of talking about this before the game. When you look at these last two games, pulling through beyond regulation, these are the games that you guys have to be winning at this point in the season. So what do you think it says about the team that down 2-0 against teams that you think are probably winnable games to come back in it and win the way you guys have?
Yeah, you know what? 2 points any time of year is really important, but for us right now, it's seedings, it's home ice, so they are important games. I don't think they're going the way that we want. They're not going the way that we planned. But again, I go back to the belief system of the group when we play the Rain way. Again, never a doubt. Never a doubt.
When that goal is scored and then taken off the board, I'm curious, what is said on the bench in a moment like that where you've still got 2 minutes left in overtime?
Yeah, you know what? There's an emotional high initially, but then right away you got to get refocused. You got to come back down and get refocused. We're right back at it. Let's get the yayas out. Yeah, we're upset, but still got to get the job done and get the 2 points.
Eric Portillo seemed like really timely saves. That maybe he didn't have to face as many shots as what you guys put on the other way, but it seemed like he was composed late in the game and came up with some big saves there.
You know what? Ports has done a really good job all year. A lot of credit to him for keeping us in the game. You know what? For a while there, we were making some plays, not getting the stuff we wanted. You look at the scoreboard, you're like, wow, we're out shooting them. And then, yeah, you said it, timely saves. And this time of year, you need timely moments of goals, of saves, of special teams, and Ports gave us that tonight, in addition to other nights.
Andre Lee, another timely play. Obviously, a late goal to tie it up. Scored goals in all 3 of his games since coming back. I'm sure for you guys, it looks like he's been able to step right in and contribute here.
Yeah, you know what? Happy for Dre. He's earned it. He missed some time there, but he worked his way back. He's done a really good job getting back to his identity quickly, and it showed for him.
These last couple of weeks, I know obviously the power play probably hasn't been as consistent as you guys want it to be, but at the same time, guys like Killer and Hudon and even Sammy out of the lineup, you know, what's it like trying to craft, you know, what you want your top power play unit to look like?
Yeah, you know what? You have guys who have really good skill sets. The guys that you mentioned bring a special element to the power play, but when they're not with us, it's next man up, it's next man in, and let's try to put a plan together to get it going the way that we want. Again, timely scoring is really, really important, especially from the power play, and that's something we're going to continue to work on down the stretch here.
One of the next men up has been Francesco Pinelli, bumped up in the lineup when Akil gets called up, and he's had a big factor contribution over the last couple games and gets a big goal here tonight again.
Yeah, you know, a lot of credit goes to Frankie. The whole year, a bit of an adjustment, his first year pro, but going back to rookie camp, he's been really focused on the things that he needs to work on. And since coming back from the All-Star break, Frankie's been really good. He's stepped it up a notch. And you talk about Killer being out and Frankie getting in there, good for him to run with it.
2 years in a row, Coachella has been really good, and regardless of where you guys have been in the standings or how you've been playing, you seem to play them very tough. And now that you have them next, you know, what's kind of this matchup look like, at least on paper in your eyes?
Yeah, two really good teams. Obviously, last year for them was a successful season. They're in a good spot again, but for us, our game plan against that group, it goes back to our belief system, and top players always want to step up, especially when you face other top players. And so with our group, that really comes into play, but it's a top to bottom effort.